Greetings, citizens, and welcome to Unknown. I'm Jason McClellan. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're in the middle of May. Summer is right around the corner, and that means we are in the heart of UFO conference season. So I thought I'd take some time today to highlight a few of the upcoming UFO-related events so you can start planning out your UFO escapades for the next few months. I don't know about you, but I think UFO conferences are pretty fun. If you've never been to a UFO conference, they aren't all the same. Some are structured in more of their traditional educational conference format, where the focus is on lectures. Others are more like festivals, with more of a lighthearted, fun atmosphere. As you may have heard me state before, my greatest enjoyment of UFO conferences and other related events doesn't come necessarily from the lectures or other programming on the schedule. For me, it's all about the social element, seeing so many friends and colleagues in one place, and getting to meet new people too, all in an interesting setting filled with people who share common interests. Let's run down some of the UFO events coming up this summer. The McMenamins UFO Festival takes place May 16th through the 18th at the McMenamins Hotel in McMinnville, Oregon, the home of the famous Trent UFO photos. But as the name of the event explains, this is a festival, not a conference. It's not confined to the hotel. This is a celebration for the whole town. There's a parade and everything. But they do have guest speakers, and this year's lineup is crazy good. You may have heard of a few of these folks: George Knapp, Bob Lazar, Jeremy Corbell, Commander David Fravor, James Clarkson, and even Peter Davenport from the National UFO Reporting Center. I've never made it up to Oregon for this festival, but I hear it's an absolute blast. UFOfest.com is the event's website with all the info. The Sky Dancer Paranormal and UFO Conference takes place May 18th and 19th in Houston, Texas, at the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel Houston Airport. The big Texan himself, alien abduction researcher Daryl Sims, will be there, and author and TV personality Mike Barra is delivering the event's keynote presentation. Find more information about this event at skydancerufocon.com. Contact in the Desert takes place May 31st through June 3rd in Palm Springs, California at the Renaissance Indian Wells Resort and Spa. This is a massive event, and it's the second consecutive year of the new feel to this event. They used to advertise this thing as the Woodstock of UFOs because it was held in Joshua Tree, out in the middle of the desert. You had people camping in tents. It was very hippie and very dirty. Some people loved it, others not so much. But last year, the organizers moved the event to a resort, and that's where it is again this year. There are so many speakers at this thing, more than 65 the last time I counted. Now, this is just my personal opinion, but I think that this conference typically caters to the pretty far out there crowd. People who believe some of the wildest stuff and blindly believe some of the loudest people spreading some of the wildest stuff with little to no evidence to back it up. That being said, there are always plenty of not so far out there people who speak at this event, regardless of this issue. I mean, I can't illustrate it better than pointing out that Jacques Ballet is at the same event as David Wilcock and Michael Horn. But hey, I know people have different interests, different beliefs, and we all individually find certain information and certain people more believable than others. Contact in the Desert has a broad mix for sure. This year's lineup includes many, if not most, of the cast of Ancient Aliens: George Norrie, Richard Dolan, Paul Hynek, Nick Pope, Peter Lavenda, AJ Jevayard, Whitley Strieber, Stephen Bassett, Travis Walton, Clifford Mahudi, Yvonne Smith, Lynn Kitai, Ben Hansen, Hakdan Octagon, and so many more. ContactInTheDesert.com is where you go for the full list and for more information about Contact in the Desert. You're probably tired of hearing me talk about this one, but AlienCon Los Angeles. AlienCon Los Angeles takes place June 21st through the 23rd at the Los Angeles Convention Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. This is a massive Ancient Aliens fan fest that draws a massive crowd of fans of the TV show, but also lots of people who are just simply fascinated by UFOs and aliens. And with each event, the organizers add more and more programming, providing a completely packed event with various events, lectures, and more running concurrently on multiple stages. Most of the Ancient Aliens regulars will be there: Giorgio Tsoukalos, Eric Von Daniken, Linda Moulton Howe, Mike Barra, and more. Nick Pope will be there, Rich Dolan, Paul Hynek, Seth Shostak, and even William Shatner. This is a really fun event filled with people who really love the topic of UFOs. It makes for some great socializing and great conversation. My fellow Rogue Planeteer Ryan Sprague and I will be speaking at AlienCon, and Shane Hurd and Maureen Ellsbury will be there too. So really hope you guys come and hang out with us, and you can use the discount code UNKNOWN to receive $10 off any ticket purchase. Head over to thealiencon.com to get your tickets, see all the speakers, and to see the full schedule. I really hope I see you there. Another really fun event is the Roswell UFO Festival, which takes place July 5th through the 7th in Roswell, New Mexico. Like the event in McMinnville, Oregon, the Roswell UFO Festival is just a good, fun festival atmosphere for the entire town. They have a costume contest, a parade, music stages, and vendors lining Main Street. There are also a few lectures that take place as part of the event. Each year, the speakers are mostly the same: Don Schmidt, Tom Carey, Stanton Friedman, Kathleen Martin, Frank Kimbler, Daryl Sims, Yvonne Smith, Travis Walton, Alejandro Rojas, but they have a few new faces this year like Mike Barra. So check out UFOFestivalRoswell.com to see the rest of the speakers and to see all the fun activities they have lined up for this year's Roswell UFO Festival. The Mutual UFO Network is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year at the MUFON International Symposium, taking place July 26th through the 28th in Irvine, California at the Hotel Irvine. Stanton Friedman, Cheryl Costa, Paul Hynek, Paul Stonehill, and Jim Peniston are a few of the speakers at this year's symposium. Explore all the event's details at mufonsymposium.com. And the final summer UFO event I'll mention today is the Alien Expo, taking place in Knoxville, Tennessee, August 17th and 18th at the Knoxville Convention Center. I don't know much about this event, but the website promises a full weekend of presentations, vendors, music, cosplay, autographs, and more. Some of the guest speakers include Travis Walton, Kathleen Martin, and Reverend Michael Carter. Dean Haglund from the X-Files will be there too, so that's pretty cool. AlienExpo.com is where you'll find all the info for that event, and that's AlienXPO.com. Hopefully, this brief rundown gives you enough of a sense of the UFO-related events taking place this summer, and the few I mentioned isn't even a comprehensive list. So hopefully you'll find an interesting event in your area that's worth checking out. Well, citizens, as we wrap up this episode, I invite you to come join us in the Rogue Planet Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Rogue Planet and let us know what upcoming UFO or UFO-related conferences and events you're planning to attend, or anything else UFO-related that's on your mind. You can always find more episodes of Unknown on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and even YouTube. Subscribe on your favorite podcast provider so you're notified when we publish new episodes. And if you haven't done it already, please do us a big favor and take a minute to rate and review Unknown on your favorite podcast platform. You can always find this show at rogueplanet.tv because Unknown is a Rogue Planet production. RoguePlanet.tv is your home for all the strange. Big thanks to our talented friend and fellow Rogue Planeteer, Kalo Hanks, for the show's intro and outro music. Check out all his work at theclerkchronicles.com. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I'm Jason McClellan. Do me a favor, friends. Always treat the UFO subject with the cautious and responsible skepticism it deserves. Question everything. Have the courage to form your own opinions. Keep truth as the focus of your quest, even if the truth conflicts with your opinions. And, of course, stay strange.